After some consideration, I really love Mater. I think she's fun. Her brakes suck. I hate the fact that it's still smoking. It warms up and it'll stop smoking. So the rings, I'm sure if I put maybe new rings in it and had it honed, but here's what I'm gonna do, because I'm tight on money. Old Ugly over here, I got it running. Someone's put a new carburetor on it since I've sold it. It needs dialed in. It's pissing me off. It runs, it just falls on its ass like 1 out of 5 times you punch in on it. So it just needs jetting. It's the same carb that I've got for this 110 with the huge piston and everything in it now. And that one, it seems like it's lean. It wants choked. And then it'll whoop, and then you get up to the top end of the band and it'll fall on its ass, and then you unchoke it and it's whoop. So that one has the top end on it that was originally from this one when I rebuilt it the first time. It doesn't smoke a goddamn lick. I mean, it still runs like the day I rehoned it and gave it new rings. And it's like 25 today, so I'm just gonna see it. Probably just don't want choked. Who knows? Whatever. So yeah, it runs pretty goddamn good and doesn't smoke a goddamn lick. The problem is once I was riding around trying to dial this carb in, it was collecting oil, and I'm like, they didn't do that when I sold it, so they must have let the chain go loose. And then I noticed this shit. Bunch of gasket sealer everywhere. So they've evidently cracked that case, and that makes, like, I want the top end out of this, but I don't want the bottom end. So this is what's gonna suck. I want that top end, and I want it in Mater. So Mater doesn't smoke. Man, so I'm gonna fucking do a top end swap between these two bikes today, and it's cold as shit. But I might as well. And the brakes in this one, I put new brakes, new bearings, new chain, and a new top end in this thing, and sold it. Boom. And now I've got it back, so I'm going to end up taking the brakes out of that one too. I might as well, man. I'm broke, so why not have the best of it all? And I know a kid that picked this up for $100, and still be a goddamn deal for $100, running 110, $100, can't go wrong. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip everything that I want off of it. Whatever minutes later, the Mater 110 is back apart. Okay, so I'll start on the other one, get its top end ripped down. And I think, heads-wise, I don't think I ported that head, so I think I'm going to stay with the same head that I've got on this one, because I ported it. Okay, I've got the good piston into Mater now, and it's starting to show some scratches in there, but that's still that G&H, you know what I'm talking about? G&H, something.com, whatever, ATV supply, something like that. I got this is the original piston from that rebuild, and so I've had that cylinder honed, and this one's got new rings on it, but it's that same piston that's 0.75 over from the very beginning, from when I redid the ATC110. So, sentimental to that piston too. So, I've got it clipped in there, and Old Ugly's apart, and I spray painted the jug black, because I didn't like the silver. I did it, tried it, meh. So, back to stock with this one. So, okay, I'm going to keep going. It's been about hour 15 and I've got both of them ripped down, so I'm going to get this one together first, and then I'll go with that one. Guys, I cheated on you again, got a little ahead of myself, but Mater's back together. So, completely different top end. Right? It took 3 pulls, no shit, to fire it up. Which I figured it better fucking run, right? You see that? No smoke. So, okay, let's get that one back together. Okay, I'm fucking done. Got ugly back together. And yeah, man. Smoking like the other one was. So I'll shut it down because I really don't want to die. But yeah, so it's back together. So I can sell it. I was thinking about taking the brake pads off of it because I know I put new brake pads on it and this thing stops fucking great. The Mater doesn't. So I may swap brakes. I don't know. Fuck. I should just buy new brake pads. $10 done. Fuck it. Whatever. Right? You know? Do I want to take two axles apart? So yeah, and Mater's excellent. I took the air box off of that one, put it on this one, and so it's excellent. And it wants to, yeah. So anyway, okay, there we go, done. mater110, Old Ugly. I'll get Old Ugly sold again. And at least Mater's got the nice piston and nice cylinder in it. And she don't smoke no more. Fucking A. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.